Let's begin. So this is a transcription project. So the platform is Magic Data, and the project is Indian English, right? So you'll be given an ID and password, और आप लॉग इन करेंगे, आप होम पेज पर जाएंगे, ठीक है? ये आपके पास इस तरह आ जाएगा. आपने एनोटेशन टास्क पर क्लिक करना है, और जहां पर आपको okay, so just let's understand this thing. So this to be claim thing is it's in the pool, ठीक है? ये pool होगा. Right now there are 0 tasks in the pool. जब client हमें डाटा देता है तो वो यहाँ पर होता है. फिर जब आप उसको पार्क कर लेते हैं तो वो ongoing में आ जाता है. Once it's in the ongoing, no one is going to take it from your ID, right?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Eamon, can you
Magic
please
Data sound
explain
recording
in
I have
English?
recorded to Gopal and the topic is media.
Sorry. जी, sorry.
Can you please
I actually
explain in
call
English? Everybody are not comfortable with Hindi.
Magic Data.
Okay. English is fine?
Yeah, absolutely
Oh,
fine.
okay. Okay, so the task in this tab, ongoing task, once they are parked here, no one is going to take it from your ID. Once you submit the task, it will go to the submitted tab. Okay, please, sorry, give me 1 minute. Okay, sorry. So once you are done with it, it will go to the submitted section. You can see from this that there are 2 submitted appearing in the submitted section. Okay, so once it's submitted from here and the QC qualify it, it will come here, right? And if the QC see that there are so many mistakes, they'll send back the task and you'll be able to see it in the revised section, right? Okay, so these are different packets, serial numbers, P18, P16, P13, right? So currently the packet that's we have the data is in P18. Okay, so if you want to park data for yourself from the pool, you will see that there will be a go annotate option here, right? But since there is no data in the to be claimed, so because the task is already parked, so you are seeing it in the ongoing task. So what you are required to do is just click on this one, right? Once you click on it, an option will appear. Let's click on it. Yeah. So go annotate. Once you click on it, the task will open for you. Okay, let's just understand this platform a bit. Okay, on the top corner, left corner, you can see the audio name. This is very important, right? So you have to copy it. There will be a format for submitting the, once you attempt a task, you need to submit this form, right? I'll just make few changes in it. And then I'll just send it to Neelam and she can then forward to you. But this audio name is very important. So you'll copy it from here. This batch number P18 is very important, right? This is very important. It is showing that the task is going to expire in how many days or hours. So currently we have 2 days and 17 hours, right? So this means that the task is parked today. So you have 3 days to complete. But it's not that you are going to take 3 days to complete it. You are required to complete 2 tasks, at least 2 tasks in a day, right? But just because you all are new, you can submit 1 task per day. This pack will take you back to this section, right? You are not going to touch this, remove text, nothing. Save and submit are your buttons. Save will save your progress and submit will submit this task. So we are not going to click on submit yet. We are going to click on save it. Audio duration, it is the total duration of the audio. Effective is how much are the spoken, the speech wave, and ineffective is how much is the silence in between. From this tab, you can change the speed, right? So for example, now currently it's at 1.0. You can slow it down to 0.75. You can speed it up to 1.25. And the other things that you're not going to touch. Now this is the speech wave. This is the audio. All the audio is divided into small segments. And how are we going to know how many segments? So if you scroll down, there are 286 segments in this audio. Okay. Few things regarding the segments. The minimum duration of a segment is 0.5 seconds, right? So below 0.5, this this platform is not going to accept it, right? Maximum duration is 15 seconds. How are we going to know that how much is the duration? You can see it from here. So currently the duration of this segment is 5.39. So it's acceptable. It's in the minimum and the maximum range, right? Third thing, silence gap. Silence gap should not be more than 0.8 seconds, right? So what is a silence gap? Can you see there's no speech here? It's a silence gap. It's a silence gap, right? This whole thing, this is a silence gap, right? But if it is within a segment, it should not be more than 0.8 seconds. 8 or less, 0.8 second or less. This is acceptable inside the segment, okay? So yeah, these three things about the segment thing. Let's move to the next tabs. Here is speaker 1. So in the beginning of the transcription, you have to select male or female.
Magic Data Sound Record.
Okay, so it's a male, I'll select male. These are the tags, right? So we are not going to use this one, this tag. We are going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 6 tags, right? And I'll explain what these tags mean. ENS. ENS is ambient noise, any type of noise, car honking or dog barking, door knocking, any kind of sound that you hear in a segment. You're going to select this tag. System, it's very rare tag. The system tag, it's used in places like when you hear a system sound, toot, 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 something like this, something coming from the laptop, the recorder. It's true. It's used very rarely. You can see if you hover your mouse, so you'll see non-voice system operation tones and prompt sounds, such as key tones, busy tones, etc. So these are system tones. Musics, it is, we know that it's obvious, the sound of the music. Sonnet, anything that's coughing, throat clearing, or sneezing, something like this, or coughing. So we're not going to write the spellings, okay? If in a segment, a person is only coughing, we are just going to use this tag. We are not going to write the spelling coughing, 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 okay? Laughter, it's ha 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 if it's more than 0.5 seconds, right? So if a person is laughing more than 0.5 seconds, we are going to use this tag. If he is laughing less than 0.5 seconds, then we are going to write the spelling H-A-H-A-H-A. P-I-I, this is when a person is saying his name, full name, right? Then we are going to use it, or his phone number or his ID number, anything that's personal information. NPS. NPS is non-primary speaker. So for example, in this, we know that this is a conversation between two people. So if in some segments you hear the sound of a second person, so you're not going to write the transcription for that, right? You're just going to use this tag, NPS. And this one is unintelligible. So for example, if in a whole segment or if in one segment, you are not able to understand a word. So just use this segment, this tag. Okay, so this is segment duration, 0 and 1. So 1 is for text, if you want to write some text, and 0 is for using these tags. So you cannot select any tag unless you have pressed 0. You have to press 0 to use these. But now but I know that this segment is only text, so I'm selecting 1. This is what it was initially, right? Initially, the transcription made by the machine, right? And if we make some changes, it will appear here, but this is what initially it was from the machine. Plus and cross. Cross is for deleting this segment. We are not going to use it. I mean, we can use it in some places, but not here. And plus is for merging, right? Okay, so just let's start. And I'll now, so this was all about the platform, right? Now we are going to see the rules of the transcription, right? So let's begin. And I'll hear, I hope the sound is audible, is shared, right?
Magic Data Sound Recording. I'm recorded to Gopal, and the topic is media.
Okay. He's saying a magic data sound recording. The machine has wrote magic rater sound recording. So first thing first, magic data is the name of this platform, and the platform chose to write it as like this, magic data combined. Okay. Although this is giving an error, but we are not going to separate it. Sounds S small recording, R small, magic data sound recording. Full stop.
Magic Data Sound Recording. I'm recorded to Gopal, and the topic is media.
Okay. Now, capitalization. First rule, capitalization. Okay. Which things are we going to capitalize? First letter of the segment, right? Name of the person, anything that's a proper noun. We are going to use that as a capital. But now media, it's not a pronoun, right? It's just a noun, media. So I'm going to make it small. And full stop at the end. So two things are very important. The capitalization at the beginning and full stop at the end. So this segment is done. Now I'll move to second.
Hi Akshita, how are you? Hi Akshita, how are you? Hi Akshita, how are you?
Okay, so he's saying someone's name. Hi, Akshita.
Hi Akshita, how are you? Hi Akshita, how are you?
If I'm not able to hear it properly, or if I'm not able to figure it out, I'll just slow down.
Hi Akshita, how are you? Hi Akshita, how are you?
Okay, he's saying hi, Akshita. How are you? Question mark at the end. First, that's it.
I am also fine. I am also fine.
You see, we are not required to do anything here because everything is fine in this segment.
How the days have been. 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 How the days have been.
All the days have been. That's it. Full
Yeah,
stop.
yeah,
Full
yeah.
stop. And now see, this is a small segment. If you see its duration is 0.68, but if it was less than 0.5, we are supposed to drag it like
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
But
yeah,
now it was
yeah,
0.6, so I'll
yeah,
just
yeah.
keep it like
Same
this.
is over here also. Sometimes it is very happy. Same is over here also. Sometimes it is very yeah. Same is over here also. Sometimes it is very happy. Same.
Okay. Another important rule. Merging. This is very, very important. Merging. What is merging? When a sentence is incomplete. So there are two requirements for it, two conditions. One is if the sentence is incomplete and illogical, then we will merge. And if the silence gap between the segments, please forgive my spellings, segments is less than the one we studied here, this is less than 0.8. Is 0.8 or less than that? Okay, so now see, this segment and this segment. This segment is incomplete. He's saying same is over here also. Sometime it is very happy. And in the next segment,
Don't you feel in your life sometime that
okay, so if I see the gap between the two segments, so the speech wave is ending here, 1, 2, these small lines are 1.1, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can merge them. right? Because the sentence is half, is incomplete, and the silence gap is less than 0.8 seconds. So what I'll do is
Same
that
is over here also.
this arrow down,
Same is over here.
this arrow down will help me merge them. Same is over here. Now the
Same
sentence
is
is,
over here also. Sometimes it is very hectic, and don't you feel in your life sometimes that
okay, we'll see if, okay, we are not going to combine all the segments just because it might,
Sorry to interrupt. Hello.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I think he's saying hectic and not happy because it doesn't make any sense. The whole whatever he spoke till now doesn't make
same
any
is
sense
over.
to me. I think it's
Okay, hectic.
hectic
Okay,
and
let's,
not.
okay. Let's just,
Same is over here also. Sometimes it is very hectic, and don't you
yes, thank you. So this is how you catch is the transcription. Okay, so although I can join this segment with this segment, but I will not because combinedly the whole segment will increase the maximum seconds, which is 15 seconds. So it's 6.5 plus 6.05. It will make 12. But if we see that, let's just hear from
in your
here.
life sometimes that same
Let's
in
see.
a specific one or two that there should be more than 20.
Okay, so I think that's it.
Same is
We'll
over.
just put full stop here and just listen. Okay, so another important thing. If you see a sound wave without a segment, you just try to hear if there's something that is said in those segment or not.
In a
Okay, he's just taking a sigh, something like that.
in a
Okay. The next
in a
thing.
specific one or two that there should be more than 24 hour for
Okay. Another important rule. The numbers should never be used. The numbers should be written in spelling. So they are saying 24 hours. So we are going to write the spellings. 24, sorry, 24 hours for completing our work.
in a specific one or two that there should be more than 24 hour for completing our works. In a specific one or our works.
Okay. Now it's fine. Let's move to the next one.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah, yes, say, yes, say, yes, say, yes, say.
Because I think he's saying, let's say. Let's say.
I think little bit your voice. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little.
Okay, so he's saying, these are known as model sounds. I'll just keep writing here. Numbers in words. I'll send you the guidelines document properly, okay? Numbers in words, right? Another is, what was it? Okay, model sounds. Model sounds are filler words. Just because these are conversations, so they'll be using o, her, but we are going to use the proper spellings for it. For example, if a person is saying so much, he's like stretching it very much, like oh. So we are not going to write triple O and triple H. We're just going to write OH. O, Another is Another is like this. Okay, so these are model sounds.
I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit your voice coming low. Little bit voice coming low. I think little bit.
Okay, one thing, I just wanted you all to download this tool, language tool, right? What it will help you in this one. It's the symbol is this, right? The icon, sorry. So if you add it to the Chrome, it will help you in your punctuations, full stops, commas, exclamation mark, and everything. Okay, but you're not going to change the verb form. the spellings. No, sorry. For example, if it's suggesting me to add an but the speaker is not saying right? So I'm not going to add it whatever this tool is telling me. I am just going to use it for my commas.
When it comes to the social media, I have a when it comes to when it comes to the when it comes
He's again saying when it comes to.
when it comes to the social media, I have account on all the social media, but I don't use when it comes to any of the social media use
So I can join these two
when it
and
comes
I'll see the total duration is not exceeding 15 seconds. Okay.
to use any of the social media apart from WhatsApp.
So we know WhatsApp is an app. It's a common, it's a proper noun. So we're going to use it for
I
W.
am bibliophile. I 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 am bibliophile.
Okay,
I
he's
am
telling me there's an
bibliophile.
extra.
I am bibliophile. 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 I am bibliophile.
He's saying I'm bibliophile.
I'm a book lover, bibliophile. I'm a book lover. Yes, yes. So yes, being a bibliophile, I think I use majorly the print media book. Being a bibliophile, I think I use majorly the print media book. Being a bibliophile, to be very honest, I don't
Sorry,
get it.
is anyone saying something? Sorry, is anyone saying something? Hello. I think these are the guidelines. I think we have covered everything apart from the abbreviation thing. Okay, actually we are up to around 17 segments. So we'll just give a quick view to this guideline. Capitalization made it, transcription, or okay, stuttering. Stuttering is very common. Stuttering is like when a person speaks a word. For example, he's saying, "I am going going to." Now he's saying going to. So what you are going to write is that write it as it is. So ga going to. Right. For example, he's saying supposed to. He wants to say suppose, but he stutters supposed. Then you are going to write it as many times as he started. Or for example, person is saying that, so that is like stuttering in between the word. If the person is stuttering a single word, for example, I, so 3 times I, he said, so you're going to write it 3 times, right? So this is the stuttering thing. Model sound we did, the tags we did, capitalization, the names of dates, countries, names, brands, and the first letter. Repeated words. So one is a whole word is repeated, another is the repetition inside the word. The ordinal number. For example, if a person is saying etc., so he's not saying etc., right? He's saying etc. So you're going to write the full spelling. If a person is saying I went to the doctor, you're not going to write dr. You're going to write the whole spelling, doctor. Similarly for Mr., right? And then the most important thing is about the abbreviation. So abbreviations, there are 2 kinds of abbreviation. One abbreviation is that we say it as a whole. For example, NASA or NATO, Fed, WAPTA, SIM. SIM is also an abbreviation. So what we are going to do is that make it capital and write it without a space. For example, we are going to write SIM. So we'll use like SIM, SIM. But for those abbreviations which are pronounced separately, for example, SMS. So what we're going to use is that give it a space, SM space S. Or for example, UK. Or for example, US. So these are 2 different kind of abbreviations, right? So one is spoken separately, like pronoun in a way that it's the words are separated. For example, Airbnb, SOP, right? So you are going to add a space, but for the rest, you have to write it without a space. So I think that's it. We covered all the rules. Once you are done with the whole thing, you're going to press save, right? And then I think that I'll discuss with Ma'am Neelam that whether you'll submit it or you'll save it, and then we'll have another meeting in which we'll check your work, like the quality of your work, right? So just be careful about all the rules, be careful about the transcription.
Yeah,
So
Eman,
yeah,
sorry to interrupt. Yeah,
let's,
there were two questions.
yeah, sure.
Now, one question is that is there any character count in the segments? Like, do we have to do any character count?
No,
Like on another app, there was like a character count box also where we have
no.
to see that the character count doesn't exceed a particular limit. So there is nothing like that.
No, there's nothing like
Just
that, but there's a limit to the segment, the duration of the segment. It should not, yeah, it should not
timings,
exceed,
time.
yes, it should not exceed
15
15
seconds.
seconds, yes.
Yes, and the other thing is that here there's no automatic saving, right? We have to save it
Yes,
continuously after every 15 segments
yes,
or
that will
after
be
10
very,
segments.
yes, that will be very perfect. Just because, and yeah, one thing more, every day at 8 p.m. PST, all the IDs are being checked. So you have to save your work before that. We are not going to tell every day before 8 a.m. Sorry, before 8 p.m. that we are going to check. Please save your work. And that is the 1 hour used for checking the progress of the accounts. So it's not that you're not going to work in that 1 hour. You should work, but just please keep saving after 1 or 2 segments, 2 or 3 segments, right? So just to avoid how to save, just press this save, it will save. Shivangi is saying to repeat the tags and their purpose. Sorry. ENS is for environmental noises, for example, knocking, animal barking, or car honking. System is the tone, this type of sound, keytones, busy tones. Music, music, any music coming from anywhere. Sonnet is throat clearing, sneezing. Okay, I think I should tell you one
No,
use of.
you